Hello again and welcome back to XCOM The Long War. Now, without recording, I did actually quickly load up, sold a bunch of crap in the grey market, and queued up a bunch of extra stuff because I'm getting really far behind on pretty much everything actually. I just want to do a very brief overview here. Right, I mentioned in the last episode that the Exalt cell has pretty much fucked me, or the game's RNG has pretty much fucked me. The reason for that is ordinarily you can scan for Exalt to detect them before they do their nefarious plot, and you're able to send a covert op to stop them. However, this being the very first Exalt mission, obviously they just pop up out of nowhere because up until this point in the game you're not aware where they are. And the way it works is they establish a cell and they roll any random country that has not already left, so South Africa wouldn't have been on the Cheers Central. Nice callback to the old UFO. Randomly rolls one of these countries to establish a base in. So it could have established a base in anywhere other than South Africa. Then it randomly rolls one of three nefarious plots. It can be to steal money from us, it can be to slow down our research, or it can be to massively increase panic. So the RNG, if it had rolled any country other than France, wouldn't have been an issue. If it had rolled France and rolled stealing money or slowing down my research, I would have been slightly irritated.
Negative.
But it wouldn't be.
Should be passed on directly to the research team.
Thanks for interrupting again, Brad. Wouldn't be quite as bad as we are now. The way this panic works is it's a scale from 1 to 100, and if they reach 95 panic, there is a percentage chance equal to their current panic level of them leaving the XCOM project. So they're at, I think that's about, what, 88 to 90 panic at the moment. So if I get any UFI flybys, they could easily leave because I don't have much in the way of UFOs to ships to defend against that. If you get shit happening in other countries on the continent, that will also increase their panic. If anything bad happens at all, I'm probably going to lose France. That's an issue because I was really banking on getting that continent bonus to increase my cash flow so I can get more satellites and satellite uplinks so I can move over to the US. The reason I wanted Northern Europe is because if I just go there. Cheers, Betty. I know. There you get aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 25 less to purchase and maintain, in addition to the individual country bonuses. The big thing there is the aircraft bonus, because between the extra cash from France, the US, Canada and Mexico, extra 20% from their continent bonus.
You can't have them bringing back alien body parts as souvenirs. It's a breach of protocol.
Cheers, Brad. And the 25% reduction in that, it would pretty much have tripled my income. However, if France leaves, that all goes to hell. I mean, part of the issue is I haven't had the best of luck. You see, I'm still stuck on 19 engineers. If I'd had 20 engineers, I could build another satellite. If I'd had the cash, I could maybe have done something a little bit different. I got bottlenecked massively with the weapon fragments, which was also a major issue. Simply not having those weapon fragments means I couldn't trade them for engineers. It also slowed down my laser weapons research. If you remember, I had to do xenoneurology because I simply did not have the weapon fragments to do beam lasers or advanced beam lasers. So everything got slowed down massively, and it's all been slightly unfortunate. It basically, a lot of it does come down to month 2 running out of interceptors, and now I've still got 10 more days to go and I've run out of interceptors once again. So this game could be over very, very shortly. However, in the meantime, I do have an alien abduction to go to. It's only a light one, so it shouldn't be too tricky. And it looks like I have already decided, bring a specialist lance corporal, since it's only a light one. Shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. Just make absolutely sure everyone's got reasonable stuff here. Smoke, medic, flashbangs, rocketeers. Yeah, it all seems pretty much in order. But yeah, this could easily end up in a catastrophic downward spiral
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
that basically wrecks my
Get ready
chances
to
of
deploy.
success here.
Our AO is within the continental United States. Local government forces have reported a coordinated alien attack in a densely populated neighborhood. They're counting on us to secure the area.
Ah, it's a construction site. So yeah, as SitReps go, things are looking a bit bleak, but it all depends on what happens in the rest of this month. If I can cling on to France till the end of the month, I'll get a free engineer guaranteed. Then I'll be able to build my satellite uplinks, my satellites, get a satellite over France, reduce their panic, lock that bonus in. I've got laser weaponry for my fighter craft coming in.
Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5x5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Once they're in, I'll have a much better chance of securing everything else. Right, so what I want to do here, I don't want to look into there just yet. I want to try to clear this area first before going in there. I mean, there's a lot of places pods could possibly be.
Roger that.
Let's just eliminate the ones that are going to give us the most viable cover
Yes, sir.
to begin with. Let's move out aggressively, as we always do. I can see into that building, can't I? Yeah, there's definitely nothing there. So everyone else, move up. I also really need the cash to hire some more rookies, because I am still at just 36 people or 35 people due to those early losses and simply not having had the cash to replace them. I mean, you don't want to have to keep on training up fresh rookies all the goddamn time, but
Roger. I got my eyes on.
due to the fatigue and the injuries, sounds like sectoids, I think. We have butchers around here.
Keep this sucker on the woods.
Aha. Sectoids and seekers.
They're trying to flank us.
Trying to flank us.
Wow, that's massively problematic. Normally seekers will just go immediately into Overwatch mode. So what I'm going to need to do is try to pull them back. They can't quite make it into any serious cover. This is the problem with my super aggressive. See, it's got quite a large scatter. Could possibly do a fair amount of damage, but it does require moving the scout out of the way. No matter where they go, they're going to get easily flanked. Even if I can remove the seekers and that sectoid, they're still going to get quite easily flanked by the other ones. So
I'm on it.
let's just, for the time being, pull them back here. I've got some grenades. I could also get into position to finish off seekers that don't immediately die. The problem with the rocket plan is, of course, they don't have snapshots. If I move them to a cover position, take that rocket shot, their shot's going to get a hell of a lot worse. But if I don't move them, I'm not going to get the shot at all. I'm just going to have to go balls out here, I think. Always got to be careful because it could easily deviate onto my scout. I think that's pretty much my best bet. Just hope it deviates very little, or at least doesn't deviate back towards us.
Eat this.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's manageable. My lack of cover is becoming something of an issue. So we've got a shotgun, can quite easily take something out. See, one seeker down, a single AP grenade could easily deal with all of those. Yeah, my infantry doesn't have a clear shot, unfortunately. I'd ideally like to save that running gun to maybe take a shot at that sectoid. Or just have them advance and flash the sectoid, maybe? I'm not sure that would actually reach. Let's see, what have I got here? Grenade, I want to keep you. I don't really want to pull them too far forward. Is that, I mean, I've got Rocketeer potentially exposed to sectoid shots. I don't really want to expose any further unless absolutely necessary. I've left myself in a place where there just isn't a great deal of cover available to me, unfortunately. Now if they go in there, I don't think they'll be able to throw off their grenade. I've got plenty of people exposed as it is. Has at least dealt with those. Do I have anyone that can make it forward sufficiently to put an overwatch in? No. Now you can go there. That's going to be slightly dicey line of sight wise. Put down one overwatch there. You are just going to dash up, maybe provide a slightly more tempting target. I mean, with any luck they'll go for the one they can see rather than the one they can't.
Stepping off.
I mean, at the moment the sectoid can't actually see these two, which could save them from an ignominious death, whereas it might take a shot at one of these. And you... your best bet will be to run into that bit of cover there, but that risks uncovering the line of sight there and triggering another pod. At this point I'm just going to have to take the risk. Okay. Now, all of his mates are dead, so we may just, run like fuck. And there are more of them off to the right there. Okay, can you finish this quickly? You can not only finish it quickly, you can grab the meld whilst doing so. That sounds like an excellent idea to me. And that will also put you in cover just in case we do uncover another pod. I'll just have the meld, then take him out. So from what was initially a very poor situation, we have pretty much recovered. So again, let's just have you go out. Scout can do their scouting job. Okay, we're seeing nothing. We'll put them into a place where they've got heavy cover on both sides. Right. Since we've already uncovered a lot of this territory, there's no real danger in running forwards. Even likewise, can head on in.
Got it. Moving.
And you do the same. You two, I feel, should probably head around there just in case something tries to flank us. So it's most likely that the other pods are actually in there. Cutting that corner is going to open up some more line of sight that we don't necessarily want to happen, so just sit there for the moment. Okay. I'm no longer getting directional noises,
Been secured.
but I am getting seeker noises and thin man noises. Just no directionality.
Got something over here.
There are thin men, 1, 2, 3 of. And I don't have a sniper, so running through there is super dangerous in case that's where the pot of sectoids is. So no one else is going to have a shot because they're all so far away at the moment. I think just pulling people back behind cover, letting them come to us.
Heading to that location.
Now has a shot, 51%, not too bad.
Me muevo en la posición.
63, 43.
Roger that.
It's going to have you steady up, just in case we do need your rockets.
Roger. Tracking.
I'd kind of like you to be completely out of line of sight, but that's not possible, so
Orders confirmed.
full cover it is. And my scout can just prepare to come around the corner next turn. So you are definitely overwatching because you have no shots. Got a 51, which isn't great. You've got a 63, which is better. So we'll take the 63. Not too shabby. And you will just watch. Let's see what they do.
Incoming fire.
That's annoying.
Incoming over here.
Okay, you got another 63. May as well take it. Nice.
Está muerto.
And sorry, we'll take the second shot as well. No, actually, we'll reload instead.
A dar caña.
Now the overwatch isn't an issue. Now we could take the shot or we could suppress. He's not going to have the visibility to cause us major issues. I don't think he's got the range. Cause big problems. So I want to take my scout and peek around this corner.
Will do.
If there is a pod there, I want to know before I send my assault in.
Ricevuto.
See, if I just keep him pinned down with a bit of suppression, I can flank him with the assault next turn.
Aye, aye.
Meanwhile, oh mind you, you've got a 72% chance. That's too good to not take, really. But best laid plans of mice and men. And you can actually steady your weapon for a better shot next turn. And you can likewise come around to there.
On the move.
Yeah, that'll do. You can also get a flank off next turn if need be. And the medic's not got an awful lot to do, if I'm honest. So they'll just overwatch.
I've got a lot of heat on me.
Just hope these guys don't start hitting their 27%. Okay, he's attempting to flank. Acid. Now, acid is not necessarily going to say, oh, it is. Acid is going to save him. That's irritating because if this one can clear, that one's acid.
You'll be back in the fight ASAP.
Quite easily. But he still can't get to a good position himself. What have we got? 52-37. Can we be a bit cheeky? No, can't be cheeky with that, right? First things first. Let's just get this thin man out of the bloody way. That'll solve one problem. You can come forward. Oh, you've got line of sight. Excellent. You then can suppress him.
Roger that.
Then my infantry. So I was going to that cover there. Actually, I think that will still work.
En marcha.
You're now out of the acid cloud and overwatching. You, I think, can dash around here
Already there.
for a potential flank next turn. And you can continue dashing around there just in case there is something else at the back we need to deal with. And you can just head on up and just park your ass.
There's heavy fire in the zone.
Yeah, that's fine, that's absolutely not a problem. You still can't quite get there, can you? Okay. You got one more turn of suppression in you, you have.
Suppressing. Out of ammo here.
No, you still don't quite have a flank shot, do you?
A toda leche.
That's still not a flanking position. Seems strange, you'd think, oh no, there's half cover there as well. Well, let's just get another one ready to assist. Now we've got to be a bit careful that we don't accidentally run through the acid cloud.
On it.
Pop you around a long way there. And then to there.
That's affirmative. Overwatch.
Again, we really don't want them to
Posizione confermata.
run through that acid cloud, because that would be bad. Make sure you don't cut the corner into the acid, and then follow up around there. Now, they do love shooting at people, suppressing them, but that will hopefully give us a chance. What are your shots like? 64%, but you've got 2 of them. And only 50%. But I tell you what, what's your shredded rocket chance like? Christ, you're terrible at rocketing. So I'll just take you 52. Nice.
Commander, the operation was a success.
Fairly simple. A bit twitchy at the start there, but we had the tools, we had the talent.
Excellent work, Commander.
Couple
I'm impressed you
promotions.
were able to recover so much of the melt substance without any casualties.
Let's see, Deadeye. Ranger. That's tricky. I do love a bit of suppression, but a lot of the time I feel infantry are better served actually shooting. Extra aim against flying targets is useful because you've got seekers, floaters. Later on in the game there'll be cyber discs and heavy floaters as well. Or just extra damage. I think in this case I am going to go for Deadeye. Just because it's really key to hit those flyers. And you got my Rocketeer, so heat warheads. Because there's really no other sensible choice for a Rocketeer. Wow, aliens are doing really well here. They're generating so much melt.
Remember.
So, bit of spinny, spinny, roundy, roundy. Yeah, absolutely. Always want more scientists. And the lab speed up our research a bit. Try to catch up a tad.
Laboratory online.
Instead of interest, how are we on cash? 88. Not a significant amount, however. I think enough for one more shotgun. Yeah. Could always do with another shotgun.
We have a secure transmission coming in from the
what have we
council,
got?
Commander.
Site Recon. Fucking hell. Newfoundland mission. Now, I've pretty much done this mission, if I'm honest with you,
We're confident that you
because my Terror mission was actually on the same map with exactly the same aliens. Let's just see, what do we have available? Oh, we've got a massive, massive team available here. Bloody hell. Poor Arkida. 83 aim is so awesome, but so massively wounded. Yeah, so I did effectively do this in the last Terror mission. The only difference is the final run now. The question is, do I have any scouts? Only a specialist scout is all I have available. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to hire some more rookies to turn into scouts because I'm massively out of them. So yeah, Site Recon, we are absolutely doing it.
excellent. We
Cash is good,
look forward to
panic
seeing
reduction is good.
progress.
So we'll be taking Zhang. We'll be taking my only scout. We'll definitely be taking a Rocketeer, although heat warheads aren't all that important. So it'll just be whichever Rocketeer has the highest aim. That would be Princess Butler. Other things great here. Assaults. Love assaults because this is going to be massively 72 aim on that assault. This is going to be chrysalids every fucking where. Do I have a medic? I do, but they're a bit high rank really. Well, they're all lance corporals. 70, 71, 69. We'll take our 71 aim medic. See a scout. Double assaults because shotguns are awesome. Rocketeer, infantry, an engineer for a bit more AoE. Let's aim 66, aim 65 and fatigued. Wow, am I that low on engineers as well? Yeah, 2 of them got wounded. That's worrying. So then we can have 1 unit of laser rifle, 1 unit of scope. Our engineer is actually going to be taking double AP rather than HE because it pretty much all comes down to chrysalids everywhere on this mission. Laser rifle, I think. Medic. Also a laser rifle, and you can also take a spare AP. Assault, flashbangs and shotguns. Assault, flashbang, shotgun, that's all fine. Scout, you want to be taking a laser SMG realistically. Really slow for a scout. But I think I picked that one just because they've got shitty aim, shitty stats all around actually. There are no really good stats. And you there, laser rifle, scope. Actually, on my assaults, I think, considering what this mission is, we will take extra AP. I mean, flashbangs are great, just to slow Tyranids down. Not Tyranids, Chrysalids. My 40k routes showing there. Yeah, slowing the Chrysalids down is good. So, still, yeah, I've still got 3 flashbangs. 1, 2, 3. 7 AP, a rocket. I'm somewhat tempted to not bother with a rocketeer, to be honest with you. They are a bit slow. And AP grenades are far more accurate and reliable, so yeah. Let us instead take... Mind you, it's not like else I could really. One more infantry. Or a gunner. The gunners do tend to be a little on the slow side. A 3rd assault. The thing is, grenades means you have to be very close. But my rocketeers are just so goddamn inaccurate. Aim 77 with a scope makes 87. And that is a buff. It's not too bad. Aim 91 and has snapshot. Yeah, sod it. I think that'll do actually. However, I'm not going to launch the mission immediately because it's another one of those missions that is a bit of a time sink, so instead I shall simply say thank you very much for watching.